Hello, and welcome to Your Life with Angeline. Today I'm going to do a quick little sequence in the hip series for when you're standing at the bus stop, because I realized as I was doing this 30-day challenge that there's some days when it's really hard to get down on the mat and do everything because you're running from place to place and you have to travel. So I went ahead and made this one. You can do it standing anywhere. If with your shoes on or off, so if you want to do it in your house, not a problem, but also if you want to do it, in between classes or something, feel free. And I just want to give you a little quote that I found in the Bhagavad Gita right before I started my yoga today. I couldn't remember it, so I have to read it. It's, "For a man dwelling on the objects of the senses, an attachment to them is born. From attachment, desire is born. From desire, anger is born." So I think sometimes we get really attached to what we want, what we're looking for, and we end up forgetting what's really important through our desires and our jealousy and those kind of things. So again, we're opening up the hips to get rid of some negative energy, to deal with things in our past. So go ahead and think about that quote while you do this exercise. It is going to require a lot of balance. So if you are unsteady, maybe just practice for a couple days standing at the bus stop with your one foot up, then the other foot, and then you can move on to this. But I hope that you enjoy the standing workout. Go ahead and get up, stand on top of your mat. We're going to get into mountain pose. The only way, if you have bad balance, you want to practice this because you want to try to improve your balance. Even if you're really wobbly, maybe try just holding up your foot for a little bit, see where you're at, and test your shoes, I guess, if you are really going to do this at a bus stop, to make sure that you're not going to fall over, because even sometimes when you're in sneakers, they don't have a good base, so you could just wobble and be done for. So we're going to come into mountain pose, bring the feet together, root down, stand up nice and tall, roll the shoulders down the spine, lift the chin a little bit, open the hands, take a deep breath. Really feel yourself melting down to the earth, energizing up through your body. And just get ready for a second. Breathing. Okay, we're going to go ahead and inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to begin forward fold. You can go ahead and grab your elbows. Maybe you don't want to touch the ground. It might be yucky, so just go ahead and hold on. Hang for a second. Breathe a little bit. Extend. Exhale. Okay, on our next inhale, we're going to go ahead and come up. Sit back in a chair pose. So weights in the heels. You should be able to lift up your toes. Arms by the ears. Stand up nice and tall. Breathe here. Okay, and go ahead and inhale. We're going to take the hands to the heart and lift up the left foot. Stand up almost completely extended in your leg with a little bend. Rest the left foot on the right knee, and then we're just going to sit back down. Still breathing, feeling that stretch. All right, we're going to go ahead and inhale, stand up, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold a little bit deeper. And then inhale, back into chair pose. You got this. Sit back, be strong, ground down. Spine's nice and long. Breath. On our next inhale, we're going to stand up a little bit. Lift up that right foot. Test our balance. Root down through the left foot. Go ahead and sit back down. Take a couple breaths. Next inhale, we're going to put that foot down, stand all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hang for a second. Extend from the waist. Okay. Inhale, come all the way up. So we're going to do tree pose. And if you have your shoes on, you might not want to put your foot on your pants, but we're going to do a little modification, so I'll turn this way so you can see. pick up this foot, see, right here, so that the top of the foot is resting on the thigh. Now, if you can't do that at all, you might want to take traditional tree pose and keep your foot down here or something, but if you are going to bring it all the way up here, you might not want to put your dirty sneaker or whatever on your mat. So go ahead and flip it out. You're going to turn back. Left foot up into the thigh. And we're going to inhale. So if you need to keep your hands out at the side, do that to keep your balance. If you can, all the way up to the sky. And we're going to bring our hands together for those of us who got the balance and the rooting down set unlock. We're going to bring our hands together into prayer. So essentially what you're doing here is you're shooting your root chakra energy down into the earth, rooting down, grounding yourself. You're taking your solar plexus and your sacral chakra energy, all that fire and water, shooting it out to the side, and then all of your upper energy from the heart to the crown is out through the top. So feel those energies pulling on you from all sides, and that will help you balance. Take a deep breath, visualize that rainbow. Exhale. So exhale, we're going to keep our foot up, bring our hands down to prayer, turn the left foot back, and we're going to go back into tree pose. So you're bouncing on this leg here. If you need to, you can always bring the tips of the toes down while you get ready to do this, or keep it a little bit lower, but you want to flex your foot and square your foot off and try to be parallel with your mat. That's your goal. So keep the hands here, breathe, and then we're just going to inhale and exhale, drop back, so bend that knee and bring the foot down, and then we're just going to inhale, bring our hands up to that high lunge. Inhale, square the hips, feel the stretch right here through the left hip. On our next exhale, we're just going to take the hands behind our backs, do a little bind, so clasp the hands, or if you can't do that, you can always take your elbows. Go ahead and inhale, look up. Exhale, we're going to release it, forward. Step forward, but we're keeping that left foot up off the mat, so really testing the balance of the right foot. Keep your leg bent if you want, or you can reach down and grab your toes and straighten the foot out and bring it out to the side. So if you have it bent, you can still bring it out to the side, open up the hip, straight, same thing, out to the side. And breathe, ground down, remember, keep your foot nice and wide, feel all four corners grounding into the earth. Okay, and inhale, exhale, we're going to bring it down, and then inhale up, exhale, forward fold. And we're going to inhale, back into chair pose, just for a breath, inhale, exhale, go ahead and stand up, forward fold. Okay, we're going to go into tree pose, so go ahead and curl the spine up, maybe bring the arms up for a second. Have a little stretch, lengthen, and then we're going to ground down into that left foot and pick up the right side. So get set in the pose, get ready, and then inhale those arms up. Try to bring them together in prayer. Shoot the energy out. Visualize the rainbow of your chakras. Deep breath. Hold here. Energize. And now on our next exhale, we're going to bring those hands down, turn this back foot out, and shoot out into tree pose. Remember to flex the foot, and you can always bring it down, but your goal is to be parallel with the mat with your hips squared down. And I guess your shoulders squared down too. Hopefully they're there as well. Inhale, exhale, we're going to trust, drop down into the high lunge. Inhale the arms up. Take a breath here. On our next exhale, we want to bring the hands back behind us. Inhale. Puff the chest out. Interlace those fingers. Look up. And then exhale, we're going to release them. Launch forward. Bring the knee up for staff pose. Take the knee or the foot. Straighten it out. Turn it to the side. Go ahead and show you what that looks like. Forgot to ground down. Always got to ground down or you're going to fall over. Out to the side. Back in. Inhale, exhale, put the foot down. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. We're going to take the feet wide. And this time we're going to go into a real ragdoll. So you want to take, grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. Hang the head forward. And what you don't want to do is jerk around in your hips. So you're moving at your waist. Your hips and your legs are kind of like an unmovable statue. So keep those strong. Breathe in. Exhale, get a little bit longer. And then you can just kind of rotate, rock back and forth from the waist. Inhale, get a little bit longer. Exhale, reach down towards the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Go ahead and release the hands. Inhale, we're going to come up. Nice and slow. Arms up. Bring the feet back together to touch. Inhale, exhale the hands down. Back into that mountain. Roll the shoulders down. Stand up tall. Hands open. Receiving all that good energy. Breathe in. Breathe out. So, hopefully, if you did this at the bus stop or standing out on the street, whatever you were waiting for is ready to happen. If not, you can do it again. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.